Hi. So I made a video a few years ago now about how I make my smaller eyes appear bigger with makeup, and it's still getting views, lots of views today and comments and everything, so I thought I might make another one to show you how I do it now. Still fairly similar. I mean, the techniques are still similar, but a little bit different, and also the quality of the other video was quite bad and the volume was really low, so yeah, I just thought I'd make another one and see if this one helps anyone out like the other one did. So I'm obviously not a makeup professional or whatever, but that's why people said that they liked my last video, because it wasn't very complicated, and this isn't going to be very complicated either. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is the eyeshadow. I do have something a bit more fancy now. I've got Naked 2 here, so, but honestly, I mean, it really doesn't matter that much what kind of eyeshadow you use, just as long as you're using similar kind of colours, I guess. Alright, now I'm going to take a fairly light brown colour. This is Tease. It's one of the sort of only matte colours in this whole freaking palette. Okay, so you can certainly go darker with the colours up here. Just try and avoid putting a lot of colour on your eyelid, especially on the inner part of your eyelid, because that's what's going to open up your eye by putting the lighter colour on your eyelid. My mirror is tiny. And excuse me if this looks a bit weird because my mirror is really, really small. Okay, so with a thinner part of the brush, that's a technical term, I'm going to use that same colour and I'm going to put it on my lash line and below my lash line. So what I've done just there with the eyeshadow, I would say, is the thing that I use that is the most important thing in this for making your eyes appear bigger on your head. Because you're literally making your eyes take up more space on your head with all this colour around them. Yeah. Okay, so people who have small eyes, a lot of us tend to also have eyes that aren't really far apart. If your eyes aren't very far apart and you're wanting to sort of bring them out like this a bit more, winged eyeliner can really do that. But because I'm wanting to go for a natural look that you can wear every day, not a lot of people like liquid eyeliner and winged eyeliner because it is hard to do for a lot of people. It takes a lot of practice to get it right, and it is never, ever, ever going to look natural. Okay, so I'm just using this brush. Just go along your eye. Not from far in, because that's only going to bring your eyes in. And sorry, the reason I didn't show me putting this on both eyes is because my camera cut out, which is fun. So just go from, you can go a bit more than midway, but just don't go right in here because it's going to close your eyes up. And then flick out a little bit, like if you were doing liquid liner. Just a bit. And you can also bring the bottom out a little bit as well. Then you just get this sort of smudgy effect of making the eyes more almond and a bit more further out, which I like anyway. So here's what it looks like in the daylight. Excuse my skin, it's really not good right now. So yeah, I'm going to go wash one of my eyes and then do some things to show you on my other eye which will make your eye look smaller, what not to do kind of thing. And I'll show you the difference side by side of how it looks. So I'm going to put this in my waterline. And do it all the way in there. You know one thing I hate by MAC? Their eyeliners. They're so cakey and shitty. I really don't like them. Okay, so we've got that. See what a difference that makes already? It really closes your eye in, putting stuff in your waterline. Then I'll get some dark eyeshadow. So I'll put that on my top lid. And there you go. That's probably the two worst things you could do for small eyes, is be putting dark colours up on your lid and closing your lid in, and putting stuff in your waterline to close your eye in.